finally happened. Oasis are back. After 15 years of hiatus and side projects, they have set aside their differences, and here we are. The quote that came out from the band was, "The guns have fallen silent, the stars have aligned, the great wait is over, come see, it will not be televised." Which is quite a dramatic way of putting it, but I understand. Freaking, it's quite a big deal in the music industry that Oasis are coming back. I mean, I think we probably all assumed it was going to happen sooner rather than later. I mean, Liam, I don't think has made it much of a secret that he wanted to return. I think he said a couple of things over the years about, sort of hinting towards it not being him that is the reason it's not happening kind of deal. But I would also speculate that Liam's post-Oasis career has been less successful than Noel's. He still produced quite a lot of good music. In fact, when BDI first got together, that first album, I don't know why it got so much hate, because I seem to remember people not being a huge fan of BDI, and I wonder whether or not it's simply because they weren't Oasis. But that first BDI album is front to back amazing, and I will die on that hill. Four Letter Word is a cracking... It's a really, really good song. A lot of Liam's other solo stuff over the years has been good to indifferent, like... Wall of Glass is quite a good song, but I didn't really think much of the rest of that album. It was all a bit kind of generic-y. But then he did that quite recent collaboration with John Squire, where he put out that whole album. And whatever it's called, We're Alive. I can't remember the name of the song now. I did a reaction on it. Good song, like genuinely, really good song. And then meanwhile, he got little old Noel on the other side. Releasing, well, he did High Flying Birds, and High Flying Birds were really, really, really good for a while at least. Their first, 3 albums, especially the second one, that's got, Heat in the Moment and Girl with X-Ray Eyes and The Mexican. That's a super good album. I saw them on that tour. I saw Noel on that tour. Super, really. I can't express how much I like that album. I've got it on vinyl somewhere. But then the one afterwards had Holy Mountain on it, which I also really liked. For some reason, that music video really, really captivated me. It's the bowl cut minstrel person with the recorder playing during that song just absolutely gets me every time. It's great. It's a great song, but to me, it was the beginning of me not liking the tone. I don't know. It seemed a lot like Noel Gallagher's attitude whenever he was asked about his albums was basically, screw you, I will do exactly what I like, you will like it or you will not like it. You can't really argue with it. If the guy wants to make the music he wants to make, then who am I to stop him? But I liked the direction less over time, let's say that. So, yeah, I don't know. I was getting to a point where I was kind of no longer consuming anything from either of the Gallaghers. So yeah, timing is good. The next question is, though, how much freaking money are these tickets going to be? Because, I mean, the music industry, the live music industry specifically, is in an all-time crisis mode. Ticketmaster has successfully ruined it for everyone. Ticketmaster, Live Nation, all of that. The monopoly. I mean, the Black Keys had to cancel a stadium tour comparatively recently. Lots of other bands are having issues with that. I think the novelty of live music post-COVID has kind of worn off now. Everyone was like, well, I'll pay whatever I like because I've been locked in my house and I've missed it. I was one of those people. And I don't know, cost of living's gone up and the novelty's worn off. And I just feel like we're getting ripped off. This freaking dynamic pricing thing is absolutely evil. And you hear stories anecdotally. I know somebody, or I don't know them, but through other people, I know people who are struggling to make rent because they spent so much money on Taylor Swift tickets. Oh, the cult around that is insane to me. I love live music. I live and breathe music, but nobody is getting 500 quid out of me or even close to that for a live show. There is not a single live show to me that is worth that much money. And that includes Oasis. I will try and get tickets, but if I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, actually, what do you think the cheapest ticket you'll be able to get for that one is? I mean, they are doing a limit on 4 tickets per household, I believe, 4 tickets per person, to try and limit scalping, which is obviously a good step, but, it's not going to work, and Ticketmaster will just scalp their own stuff, because that's how they do it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious to see how this is going to shake out. I mean, I tell you what, if they do end up playing at Glastonbury this year, which has been heavily rumoured, I mean, to be fair, that's been rumoured for a while, way before they were doing this little teaser thing. If they do end up playing at Glastonbury, that will probably make that ticket significantly better value for money. Because I've always resented having to spend so much money on Glastonbury tickets before you know who's playing, which is why I've never been. But if they've got a high chance of playing, that you need 2 other big bands there for it to be justifiable. But anyway, yeah, quick one. I just wanted to have a little discussion and see what people thought about this whole new Oasis thing. So let me know in the comments, A, how much money do you think these tickets are actually going to cost? Are you going to try and get some? And do we think this is a cash-in? maybe there's some more music if this goes well. I think it's unlikely, but you never know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that fantastic stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.